Hey guys, I'm just drinking my tea. I still look like a mess because, of course, it is still very early here today. But I'm drinking my tea and I'm gonna have breakfast soon. And so I'm just gonna show you what I'm eating today. Of course, I have work, so I'm gonna show you what I'm eating before I go to work rather than at work, just because that would be a huge distraction for my kiddos. And so I'm not sure how it's gonna look, but we will see. Um, I'll be interested to try it. I decided to try a lot of different recipes this week rather than things I've already made before, and so I'm excited to see how everything turns out. And so I will see you guys at breakfast time. Bye! So I'm having breakfast now. I am having some cereal. I made some baked apples to go on top, and I did cinnamon and pumpkin spice on them with, I don't think I put anything else on them, but basically you just kind of mix it together and cook them at like 200, and so it's a recipe that I have used before. The apples I have not used before, but I had a lot of apples from the farmer's market and they're getting like kind of soft, and I don't really like my apples that way. I like them a lot more crunchy. So I cooked them just for something a little different on top of my cereal rather than like bananas or berries. Plus, berries aren't in season, so a little bit more expensive. And so my cereal just has like maple syrup mixed in it and stevia, cinnamon, super good, and with some almond milk. And so that's breakfast for me. And I'm cooking my dinner. I don't know, like, the recipe seemed like it was going to be fine to go in my crock pot on, just by the recipe. And then it turned out to be way too much for my crock pot, so I'm having to cook it in a regular pot. So it'll be ready. When I get home, I'll just have to heat it up a little bit. So that's fine. So I'm excited to try that. And I am having something different for lunch as well. I had a lot of sweet potatoes, so I'm doing like a sweet potato thing for lunch as well. And so I can't wait to show you guys what I'm having. I will see you guys in a bit. This isn't a sponsor or anything, but I just wanted to show that I take Gollies after I have breakfast. I love taking these. These are apple cider vinegar gummies, and I just love taking them because they make my digestion feel really good and really help with just kind of like helping my stomach digest stuff and bloating. And so I love taking these. You only take 2 a day. I mean, you can take more. You can take up to 6 a day. So I only take 2 a day just to make them last longer. And honestly, sometimes I feel like that's all I need. I will say that if I eat really unhealthy, sometimes I will take 4. But it's just because like I'm that person who because I like to eat a lot of vegetables and fruits, if I eat like a super unhealthy day, I just don't feel as good and I feel really drained, and sometimes I actually do feel really bloated and just not sometimes my stomach just gets so upset. So I personally just these are super helpful and I just could not do without them. So I love these, and you can even get them at Walgreens, and that way you don't have to pay for shipping. So that was one thing I loved finding out. But I know there's a couple of people out there who have discount codes. So definitely check them out if you want to. So I just wanted to mention these. I love these and they're great because I tried doing the apple cider vinegar mixed with water type thing, and I just couldn't do it. I tried it for about a week or two, and then I just couldn't I couldn't stick with it. So this just works better for me, and it really helps. So I mean, it's not like they helped me lose a ton of weight or anything, but they help with digestion and bloating, and that's what I like. So I just wanted to mention them in case like they might help someone else, or just mention that they're a part of my day. So I will see you guys at lunchtime, and I also just want to quickly show off what I am fixing. It is still a little dark here because I don't have my light on, but this is what I am fixing. It is going to be a detox lentil soup. I actually, a family friend of mine, or childhood family friend, I don't even know, I feel like she might as well just be a family friend. She sent me the recipe because I was just over here like, oh my gosh, nothing on Pinterest is sounding good to me, and I can't find any crockpot recipes in my cookbook that sound good. And so I finally just put it in a pot because it was like not fit in my crockpot. So I am cooking that, and I'm so excited because like I just am like feeling like super specific and like what I'm looking for in recipes lately, and this was like, although I don't love lentils, everything else in it, like, just was like, yes, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I want. Plus, like, right now, all I crave is soup. I feel like soup and curries and stuff like that, or just stuff that just sounds interesting. And she sent me this one other recipe that I'm like, man, I'm really curious about that. So I am so excited to try this and see how this turns out. So I cannot wait to try this tonight. And so right now I'm just letting it cook in my pot, and so we will see how it turns out. I will have to like reheat it probably tonight, but just like so it's warm, or heat it in the microwave. I don't know, but I mean, soup usually tastes best if you heat it on the stove, so I will probably do that and just like get enough for like how much I want for tonight. So I am so excited for that. And so I just wanted to show you what it looks like right now. And so I will see you guys at lunchtime and show you what I will be having for lunch. Bye! Hey guys, before I forget, here is what I'm taking for lunch. It probably looks like so gross to you right now, but it will get heated up. It's a sweet potato. I had so many leftover sweet potatoes, and so I found a recipe to do sweet potatoes, and then you put kale on top, and then you roast chickpeas and put those on top, and then chickpeas are roasted with cumin, and then you do a tahini dressing, and it has lemon and so much good stuff in it. And then I am also taking some kombucha. I am just like really all about the kombucha lately. So in this Synergy raw kombucha gingerberry, I could not find like any multivitamins or like anything that I wanted like vitamin wise at the Walmart, and I swear everybody is stealing the vitamins. Like, I understand it's that time of the month, but man, I was so bummed. So I got some kombucha to treat myself because I like really want to stay like healthy and not be getting sick. So I am trying to do what I can. So kombucha was my vitamin this week because I was like, I have to have something. And so I also need to take my elderberry gummies that I have before I go to work. So let's do that. So I actually have these like Zarpies natural gummies right now. This is what my mom was able to find at Costco because I was like, if you can find elderberry, please get me some. But she could not find the liquid one, which is what I prefer. I prefer like liquid elderberry because that's like more natural, whereas these, like, the first ingredient is sugar, which is not as healthy. But honestly, when you work with kids, you are willing to take just about anything because you're just like, I don't want to get sick. And so for these Zarpies, you take 3 for an adult, and So I am just taking these, and sorry, I am holding the phone with one hand and trying to also grab the gummies with another. But there we go. So elderberry has become like a staple for me. So now I'm gonna pack everything up, finish cleaning up a little bit, not a whole lot, and I'm actually gonna leave earlier than I normally would because I found out. Now, normally I'm not a big like Starbucks person. Now I do love Starbucks, but they're expensive, so I wouldn't normally go out and like buy Starbucks. Plus, we have a cafe here that I love and would prefer to just get their coffee. But the Starbucks on the school campus that is here is actually giving the faculty and staff free Starbucks coffee today. And they were doing it yesterday, but I did not know. And I checked my email, like, so glad I did, because apparently they're giving free coffee today. So I am gonna go get me some, because why wouldn't you take advantage of that, right? Especially because Starbucks is expensive. So when I can get some free coffee, I'm getting me some free coffee. So I am gonna go take advantage of that. I will make sure to show in my video what I got. I'm honestly probably just gonna get like regular coffee with just like some almond milk in it. I wish Starbucks would do oat milk, but they don't. That's honestly probably one of my favorite things about the cafe that we have here, that is a local cafe, is that they actually carry oat milk. But I am probably gonna do that. I don't know if I want the hazelnut latte. I love getting that too, but like it's also still only like 10:30, and I usually like a latte in the afternoon. So I will probably just get me some hot coffee. And so I will see you guys later. Bye! Hey guys, so it's dinner time. I am like so ready for dinner. And plus I ended up staying late for work. So here is dinner. Does that not look good? So I'm so ready. So let's take a bite of this. So I just took my first bite. Sorry that it wasn't like in the video. I'm just having like a really hard time. I should not be sitting in my chair and eating, but you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes it's more enjoyable to sit, do things you shouldn't do, and then actually like sit at the table. Plus, I got here late enough that I was just like, I don't care about like being mannerly. But yeah, so yummy. It is so good. Honestly, I would definitely like, I'm not usually a big lentils fan, and this was so good. So I am like loving this. So I am going to enjoy eating this. And it has so much good stuff in it. Like literally it's so healthy. It's got your lentils, it's got your potatoes, got your celery, and I like don't like celery, and I actually okay with this. So it's got carrots in it too. And what else? It has like lemon juice, and man, it's got so much good stuff in it, and kale. And I had kale earlier today. Like, man, I feel proud because I haven't had this much kale in forever. So I am like feeling proud, right? Yeah. So, and lunch. So update on my lunch. It was super good. I like it was so funny because the kids were just like, "What are you eating? And what's that?" And you have to like just be like, "Oh, it's," and like even the kombucha, they didn't like. I'm just like, "Oh, it's juice. It's like some juice," and yeah, it was just kind of funny. But anyway, that's my day. So I am going to enjoy this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!